Hi, I'm Marie. Welcome to 50 Plus Home and Gardening. Today we are going to cut a little bit on this crabapple. It is got a lot of suckers and it has a lot of branches that are crossing, and it's February. It's the last day of February. Well, we're going to take care of it anyways. It's not too late. As long as the buds are swelling just a little bit, but we're good to go as far as getting it cut back. All right, and so I have one tool. This is a still product. Okay, got that. So it has, ooh, that looks dangerous. All right, so I'm not even sure if I can get this. I've had this for about 10 years and it clips really well tree branches. Let me see if I can get the action going here. Oh, I've knotted this up. I've stored this for a while. I've had it for about 10 years and it's still super sharp. Still products are really good. Kind of expensive, but it's a long investment. So this is the mechanic parts, and it has another piece that this will come off. You just unlock this part, pull it up, pull this out. This also comes with a saw. So you can actually you can saw a branch off and that will take care of this. This is sort of a clipper, if I can get all this off. The reason why this rope is super long is because if you have a tall branch at the very top of your tree, so if it's this is about 2 feet taller than me, so I'm at the ground and it's about 2 feet taller than me, so I have 2 more of these. So okay, so I'm 5 feet, 6 feet, 7 feet times 3. Okay, so about 20 feet of length. I rarely get the third one out. It's so tall and it gets really heavy that I usually have my husband do the tall ones. So if you have a strong person in your family, you can have them do that. Okay, so now that I have it unleashed, okay, you look at the action here. It's really, okay, so it's just like your clippers, and you pull it with this pull. It's like a little pulley, and it just takes the branch off. And so I think I'm going to be able to do everything I need to do on this crabapple, which has a lot of suckers. So let's get to work and see what we can do. All right, and I'm looking for crossing branches. I know sometimes in this video it may look like they're crossing, but when I'm looking up at it, it's like, no, it's not crossing. It's just a visual from the video. Oops, my friend is back. Hello. Anybody know what it is? Oh, it's not a mockingbird, is it? Can anybody tell? He's getting more berries. Okay, I think he may have been the guy that we saw last time. Sorry, I've got it. I have it in zoom and I'm shaking and I've got it in my hands. So he likes this. He's eating the berries. All right, just looking for branches. I've just opened up the centers, basically. Took all the suckers out that I could see. Opened it up. Now, because this wasn't my tree, if I ran the zoo and I had this tree from when it was an infant, as you can see, last year I took a huge branch right here. Look how they swallow themselves. Okay. And I also took one, because they're in the way of mowing. Here's another one. And here's another one. They just like swallow themselves up. And I think there's one here. Did a big one right here because he was crossing this way. And so if you can get a tree, this is why I like my infant trees. I know it takes forever and you guys are saying, no, I want one that's already up. The only thing is if you have an established tree and someone didn't maintain it, see there's another cut, you're going to get crossing branches, you're going to get low branches, which I don't like when I have to mow. If you see a stump, when I leave a stump, it means that I want to let it regrow, but let it grow lower. Sometimes that branch will go this way and that way. This one was crossing that one. So I just cut it in half. Now, if I take it all the way down, that means that will usually just swallow itself up and not make another branch. But if I leave a stump, some of the buds on the sides will grow new sticks and branches, and that's what I wanted to do. Fill it in, but just let's not go up. See, there's another one right there. I left a little stump, which means I want a little bit of growth right in there, but I mostly took out the suckers right in this area and opened it up. All right, you can see this nice tree shape now. It was really low down here. I may even take him off. Don't really like him. Like I said, there was one over here, there was one down here. Last year, we really cut this guy up. And look he's still got a lot. He grew a lot more. He grew a lot of suckers. And we put dirt on the bottom because he was suckering on the floor and some of his roots were coming above the ground and the grass was growing underneath the root. So I came in, and every time I do a little bit of Williamsburg work, I take the dirt and I just put it around here. So now it's got kind of a mound, and if there's any suckers that grow up here, I can take it over. Plus you can mow. Right around that. So I think that's a good looking tree. Like I said, I think I will take off this guy. I just don't like that. Let me look at it from another angle. Okay, from this angle you can see there are kind of two side branches. There's this one that they allowed to go straight up, but gosh, it's so big. I just, that's just annoying, but it's not in the mow way, and neither is this one. And this one is kind of annoying, but it's lower. Okay, from this angle it's a little bit odd. So let's come over here. Okay, so this is more towards the street side. Now this doesn't look nearly as bad because it looks like a trunk that's low with three trunks. Dink, dink, dink. All right, now let's look at it from the house view. There he is. Now you can see that this lower branch now doesn't really bother me as much from the house. And also he's out of our mow away. So it is low. I really like it. Okay. Okay, let me look one more. So I'm gonna walk up the hill. Okay, now do you see that? It's that one right here. Okay, I'll give you another angle. I may put you in the sun, so let me see if I can get in the shade of this. Even though there's just branches, there is some shade here. All right, do you see from this angle? He's very low. He's lower than anyone else. Now I'm gonna get up close so you can see. He's the only low branch. Well, I don't know. The other one is just more upright. Okay, here's the other one. I'm gonna give you a close-up. Okay. And then here's the sticky outy guy. He would be easily now this one is so big, he needs to be chainsawed. My time is almost up to do it. It's getting late in the season. I don't normally like to cut the wood like this huge. I mean, look. He would have to be chainsawed off. But you can see it's a try. And I also don't like that because here's what happens when you have a trunk here, and a trunk here is because look, you get a pool of water and disease in here, rot. You can get a lot of things that would ruin this tree. Let me give you another angle. Let me see if I can get you in the shade. Okay, see this? See where this dead bark is and all that stuff? It's like you can get a pool of water in here. So if this was a baby tree, I wouldn't have done this. I wouldn't have let it have a try. But this is now very developed. This may be a 20-year-old crabapple. Look at all these marks. These are from woodpeckers. They like to peck little holes, and then bugs come in here and then they peck out the bug. It's so weird. They're everywhere. Look. They love this tree. Coming down here, if I just chainsaw this off, the water will come straight down, and it would only be, and I don't normally like a forked tree, they're two, so this would be, a two trunk down low. It would be this one and this one. And then up above, you would have this, and this big one right here. That one. See those buds? They're just now swelling. This is a branch that I cut off, but you can see that they're just swelling red. Now this whole tree is a burgundy red, tons and tons of buds of flowers. But you can see, focus, there. Okay, you can see that these buds are just about ready to, I just hate to cut things when they're all coming out. It's okay to cut these smaller branches, but man, this is a big one. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal. So what I'm going to do this year is I'm going to let these three grow together and see what happens. I may just leave that for one more year and see if I can stand it. So anyways, we're done with this part. Okay, it's now time to take a drink. Oh my goodness, I was thirsty, so I'm glad to bring that out. I know you guys think, oh, she's always saying water, but oh man, you're right in the middle of the project and the sun's going down. Sometimes you just stay out long enough that you just need some water. So keep moving, keep gardening, and stay creative. And I'll see you next time.